a mess. Don't mind the hair. It's all over the place. Kind of give you some insight on how I'm feeling right now. The shit I'm going through. Disheveled. Yeah, so please excuse the fro. Uh, Laying here in the bed anyway. But I just got some things heavy on my heart. I feel like I needed to get out. Us ladies in these relationships, and it ain't really just ladies, it's mostly ladies that be in these fucked up ass relationships. But men get catch hell with bum ass women too. But it seemed like we be praying and praying and praying for change. We be asking God to intervene in the situation. We be wanting him to change the man or the woman because we want to see ourselves with this person, but they not right. They don't value you. They don't care about nobody but they self. They don't even care about their own kids. Like all the signs be there. All the signs be there to let you know that this person is not worth your fucking time at all. Like, let alone worth your effort, worth your uh finances, anything that you bring to the table. They're not worth it. They're just not. They don't bring nothing to the table. All they want to do is use. All they care about is themselves. They'll say what they gotta say to get you on board with them, but in the end, none of that shit's gonna ever come forth. Like, it's not gonna come to fruition because they never had no intentions on being this person that they say they gonna be for you. And we just keep falling back into the fucking rabbit hole with them. And God's not going to change this person for you just because you prayed for this person to be changed. First of all, this person gotta want to be changed. They gotta pray to God themselves and ask God to change them for themselves, for their children, for their family, for anyone that they love. God's not going to change that person just because you asked them to be changed. And he's not going to intervene in the situation because guess what? This ain't no situation that needs God's intervention. He gave us control over the situation. It's a matter of stay or go, period. We stay and then we ask God to change it. But the change really is us leaving. Like, that's it. It's simple, but it's not. It sounds simple, but then it seems so hard because so much of us cannot do it. I don't know what be holding on. Like, it's really, really some strongholds, real spiritual strongholds and soul ties. That's at the end of the day, that's what we need to be praying to be broken off of us, not praying for change. If the person changed, good for them. Always wish them the best. And good for the next person that is going to get them if they do finally change. But at this very moment, and if you do decide to give them a try after they change, that's cool too. But at this very moment, like, we got to stop settling. There be so many of us that be with this broken person when it's like so many other people that's trying to get our attention that's not broken or that wants to help fix you and heal you because you done been through so much shit dealing with broken people that you are now broken and you can't even see that you're also broken and you still trying to help people because even in our brokenness we still love hard, we still got big hearts. But when we gonna start loving ourselves, when we gonna start loving our children enough to not keep showing them this shit? Because this shit really hurt. Like, I'm sitting here pregnant right now to a bum ass nigga. And I did this shit to myself. I ain't blaming him. I ain't blaming nobody. Because I definitely saw the signs. I saw them and I ignored them. Because I thought that I could change him. I thought that if I give him an opportunity to survive and succeed in life, that he would appreciate it and he would change and he would do right, because I thought that I saw something genuine and something good in him. But the reality is, they want you to see that so that you do give them that try and that chance, so that you do pour into them. That's the whole game. They do what everybody they get with, and they don't never change, and they don't never see no fault in what they're doing. So we see it, we need to acknowledge it, and we just need to run the other way. Before y'all get in my situation, trust me, learn from my mistake. Because now I'm stuck having this baby. And I know I'm going to be by myself. And that's okay. My baby's a blessing. God wouldn't gave me this baby if I wasn't supposed to have it. But lesson learned. Lesson learned. Like, I will never, ever again in life get with somebody that I got to build up and they ain't trying to build themselves up in the first place. It's okay to help your man. Everybody need help. I need help. We all need help from time to time. But you know when somebody's trying and when somebody just want to be lazy and use you and selfish. Like, those signs are evident in the very beginning. It don't take long to see it. It really don't. I seen it and I was so dead set on still trying to help, still trying to be there, still trying to show this person their own worth, that I didn't care about them seeing mine. That's where I fucked up at. And I gotta live with my consequences because I was warned. I was warned over and over to leave the situation alone. And I didn't. But God's gonna forever have you. So stop praying for him to change that person. Let that person pray for their own change. Real shit. You can't pray for God. I mean, a child is different. Your child, if that's your child, yes. But a grown ass fucking man or grown ass woman that knows better, that knows exactly what they're doing, let them pray for their own change. If they fucking want it that bad, then they'll drop to their knees and pray for it. You don't gotta pray for their change. You don't gotta pray for God to get you out of the situation. Walk away unless you are held captive, locked and chained up in a room. You got a way out. Take it, use it, get away, get your life back on track. Because we definitely don't need no nigga to make us do bad. We got enough going on. Being single parents, struggling on our own. We don't need these men out here to contribute to that struggle. We don't. I don't know. I don't know what my future holds. I'm happy. At the same time, I'm bitter about this pregnancy. I'm trying to be more happy about it. It's hard. I don't want to lose my baby. I want to see my baby. But at the same time, it's like, how can you be happy when the father is who it is? And the father is not. It's not the fairy tale ending. But God got more in store for you once you leave. Once you leave the situation, it's like he tell you, you got to make that choice on your own. But once you make that choice, I'm going to carry you through the rest. I'm going to make sure when you come out on the other end, you good. And I know that. I got faith. I trust and believe that wholeheartedly. It's just making that step, getting that person out your system, getting them away. And I think that's what we as women need to learn how to do. Is to really get a person out of our system. Because once we get them out of our system, we good. We good. Most of us don't look back. If we looking back, we still got them in our system. But once we get them out of our system, and I mean out of our hearts, once we get them out of us, we good. Well, we don't care. We can see that person. I know for me, I could see that person, wouldn't even speak, walk right past them. It is what it is. Because I don't have those feelings no more. But feelings can be a bitch. They strong, they don't want to go nowhere. And we got to purge that out of us. We really do. Because that's the only way we going to have the strength to just walk away from the situation. And we be thinking that, they going to, they need us. They do. But at the same time, they'll find somebody else that they can use and need. They're going to always need somebody because they're not capable of being mature and responsible enough to provide for themselves and to provide for their children, provide for others. They're not man material. So they're going to always need somebody, but at the end of the day, their survival technique is to prey on women that will be there for them. So don't worry about how they going to make it. Oh, you've been their backbone and you don't want to see them without or homeless and all that shit. They gonna find, trust and believe, they probably already have 10 other females that's ready to take your place. So let them be their headaches because we don't deserve this shit. We don't deserve it. They'll just bounce from woman to woman for the rest of their lives until they die. Most men don't. uh, Most men after a certain age do not grow up. They go into old man life being the same way they are, die being the same way they are. And who want to sit around and waste their fucking life on somebody who ain't never going to change? I can't. I'm getting too old for this shit. Too old. I see why a lot of us be single for the rest of our lives because it's very, very slim out here. The picking is slim on good quality men. And, I blame mothers for that, but that's a whole nother topic. Me as a mother, I got a son. I'm not raising him to be like that. I'm really not. He sees, and I talk to him. He sees the relationships I've been in, and I talk to him all the time. And he know I threaten him. I tell him I don't care how old he is. I will fuck him up if he want to act like that. I'm holding him accountable early. That's the thing. We don't hold our boys accountable. Let them get away with murder. Not this one. Not my child. But that's the problem with a lot of these men today. These single moms. I know we don't know how to be fathers and we can't teach them all the way how to be a man, and an absent father in the household really does make a difference in how that man grows up. But there's a lot of men out here who did not have fathers and they are mature and they are responsible. So there's really no excuse. Hold these boys accountable so when they grow up, they'll be accountable men. When they grow up, they'll know I made a mistake. I need to acknowledge that. I need to apologize. I need to fix that. I need to not never do that again. They know that. That's part of being a responsible man. So I hope somebody hears this and does not make the mistake that I've made because we keep making these mistakes. Yeah, I'm about to have a son to this fool, and I don't even want him around my baby because he's not an influence. He's not a good role model. He needs to get himself together, but I can't make him. I'm done praying for him to get it together. I'm done waiting for him to get it together. I need to value myself. I'm worth so much more. I have so much to offer, and he doesn't deserve any of it. And I'm tired. I'm over it.